Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Saturday Night Football. We're set for an enthralling contest between Fitzroy and Geelong. We have two genuine premiership contenders going at it today. This should be one of the matches of the season. The players are ready to charge onto the ground. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
G'day, Hutto. I've tipped the lines. It's a toss of a coin, 1 versus 2 on the ladder. I think they're the two best teams, and it wouldn't surprise me to see this go down to the very last minute.
Thanks for those insights, Harf. The coin toss is about to take place. The rucks staring each other down. McInerney wins the first tap. Bailey, Dunkley. That's careless kicking. The defence is disorganised. Neal can line up and potentially give them the lead.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
Not a great kick. He's missed.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Wilmot tasked with the kick in. Zorko has found some space. Probing ball. It must be his birthday. Just needs an accurate kick now.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked. It's amazing how often players miss them.
Touch and go. It's go.
That never looked like missing. It was a textbook finish.
The Cats off to a good start. Stanley got his palm to it. Holmes, the midfield battle's so important. Smith, he's got the skill, he's got the composure, he's got the result.
It doesn't matter who you are, it's always good to get an early one on the board.
The Lions are looking disorganised. Stanley wins it. Knew the tackle was coming. The umpire says he had no prior. Stanley with a deft tap. Smith dealt with the pressure. Neal mops that one up. McInerney, Dempsey intercepts the hand pass. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. No way through there, and they'll reset. McInerney wins it. Dunkley couldn't get a disposal. Neal, this will bring the house down if he kicks it. Oh, what a rip snorter!
That's a real bonus. Terrific composure under pressure.
The Cats by 7 points. The big men fly. Atkins, Holmes, Dempsey. He's run into trouble. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Stanley with a deft tap. Holmes, Smith leading from the front. His field kicking is normally first rate. Wilmot, Neal, dangerous place to lose it. Dunkley, Zorko, can't afford to panic. McInerney on a lead. What's he got on offer? Well-weighted kick. It's a bad mistake.
The Cats showing some good signs early. Stanley outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
They're a big chance here. Neal drops into the hole and marks.
They've hit the ground running, and a goal here will give them a handy break.
Pins the ears back, winds up and drives it right through the middle.
He was always confident he was going to kick that. What a talent he is.
The Cats with 3 of the first 4. Stanley showing his skills. Holmes, Blitzarves, throws it on the boot. Dempsey in the clear on centre wing. This is good ball movement. Going for territory. Punched away. Payne. It fell into his arms. Wilmot.
There can be no complaints about that free kick.
The Lions looking shaky early. Quality delivery by foot. Can he find a teammate? Archie. Goes long. Guthrie makes good contact.
A quick getaway wasn't possible.
They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. McInerney smashes it out of there. Bailey sees an opportunity to whisk the ball forward. Dempsey, Smith, Stanley, Bennett. He's been busy so far. Good disciplined defence. Payne hunting the footy. He's hit up the lead. Takes the logical option. Zorko with time. Cameron.
Big tackle laid. They're tackling with venom today.
McInerney palms it down. Neal, Bailey, Dunkley. Doesn't often waste it. Intercepted, and they can launch from halfback. Searching kick. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Ignoring the corridor for now. Bennett can keep it moving. Well played. Guthrie, what can he do with it? The Cats are doing all the attacking. McInerney is there to thwart that play. And they're away. Ainsworth, he's taken a beauty. They need a spark. Cameron presents in space. That's a strong mark.
What's he got on offer?
Finally, they go inside 50. Close, clears the area. It's a tough game. The Cats are bringing great energy. Humphreys,
one of the few that no one will argue.
They're moving the footy well here. Useful hand pass. Gets a kick away. McInerney making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Atkins lays it off. Got to get it forward now. Bailey showing why he's such a good defender. Zorko, Andrews, the Lions not at their best so far. McInerney got to the right position and hung on. Ainsworth, de Koning heads off the danger with a well-judged mark. The kick is precise. Some indirect ball movement here. Humphreys with a chance to run. Normally delivers. The Cats are out of trouble. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Good thinking and good execution too. Myers pushes into space and receives the footy. Who's at home? Ainsworth went bang. Terrific forward pressure. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. McInerney looking for territory. Dunkley has been set a task. Steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
The Lions have made a poor start, but there's no need to panic. They just need to lift their intensity.
It's a handy buffer they've established.
Good ruck work. He's caught. That was almost handed to him. Can he be the fire starter? Archie, he's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
An early goal always settles the nerves and boosts your confidence.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. Stanley punches it out of the ruck. Atkins pushing and paid. He's generally a good kick. Stewart working hard and presenting well. They're on point so far. Myers makes position close. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
They're after a big game from him today, and that's a great start.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. McInerney wins it out of the centre. Fort, Dempsey intercepts. Fletcher with a clumsy tackle has conceded a free kick. Mannar has charged into space. Crosses the paint. Wilmot spoils. Stengel. Bennett. It's in good hands now. He struck it well. It's a goal.
The Cats are going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
The Cats have got it on their terms. Stanley punches it out of the ruck. Atkins. Holmes. How will the umpire see this? The umpire whistles for a ball up. Stanley with a deft tap. Holmes. Time to turn on the Jets. Hipwood leads his opponent. Cameron. He's outmarked two of them.
They just need this to stem the flow.
That won't score. It's a disappointing result. Good-looking kick. The Cats having a great patch. That's skillful. Gee, they're playing well. That'll work. Blasts away. Spills the mark. McInerney desperate to win it back. They've put themselves under pressure. McCluggage gathers cleanly. Can he impose himself on the match? He put himself in the line of fire. Mullen accepted the invitation. Seizes the moment. He doesn't waste many. Berry had his name written all over it. Delivers it inside 50. Morris always looked likely.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
He's given it a tug and missed.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Trying to catch them out. De Koning with a chance to relieve the pressure. Mannar working hard and being rewarded. Guthrie has found some space. Answorth doing what he does best. Chips to half-back. He lost his radar there.
Not much going right for them at the moment.
Myers. Here's real danger now.
Tough angle. It'll take his best.
He hasn't troubled the scorers, and he won't with that effort.
The Cats have got out of the blocks well. Their confidence will be high as they head to their huddle. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
The Cats didn't take long to put their latest challenger back in their box. Any thoughts of an upset have been quickly cast aside, and this is instead every chance to become a blowout. We've already seen all the reasons why they're on top of the ladder and premiership favourites, but they're still human and still susceptible to pressure like everybody else.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Fort showing his skills. Bailey, Dunkley, McCluggage. The fans will be happy to see this. Great tackling technique there. Fort wins the hit out. Dunkley, Bailey, Fletcher had some assistance. It's a desperate tackle.
The Lions are hanging in there, but they probably need the next goal, really.
Fort with the tap. Fletcher, Dunkley. This will fall short. Hipwood is the beneficiary of some unselfish play and should convert.
The Lions are flat at the moment. Perhaps a goal here would energise them.
He converts and narrows the margin.
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The Lions with a much-needed goal. The big men fly. Fletcher, sloppy disposal and a turnover. Mannar, this is a big opportunity. Good work rate. What's he got on offer?
Kicking at his first.
Critical contest coming up. Payne tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Danger averted, frantic defence.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Wilmot brings it back in. Gardner works hard to present. Andrews on a lead. Searching kick. That's a bit of a gift. Towards the goal mouth. Defence 101 there. Myers. He's got it.
I think this margin is more or less reflective of the difference in class between these sides so far today.
It's been quite a turn-up. What a first half we've seen. Fort wins it out of the centre. Ashcroft. Blitzarves. You can see their confidence growing. Close. Has a vice-like grip. Who will stand under that? Answorth with another spoil. Bennett. It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dobbed it.
If he wasn't such a big ball winner, he'd make a very good forward. He's certainly got great goal sense.
The Cats will be hard to stop now. Fort showing his skills. Terrific tackle. Seizes the moment. Zorko can run and carry. Payne sets a task for the forwards. No one can mark. Blitzarves. The Cats can smell blood. Atkins. Mullen. He'll feel that one. He's besieged. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. McInerney has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Berry, Henry with a coat hanger has given away a free kick. Delivers to centre half forward. Bennett intercepts. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. The Cats have winners everywhere. He's been quiet. They're moving the footy well here. Bangs it long. Payne, we've seen that before. Myers has to be clean. Cameron doing the grunt work. Bennett, he's kicked a goal.
They had to be patient, but they were able to pick their way through and eventually score.
The Cats have had a great patch. McInerney wins the hit out. Fort, Dunkley relishing the contest. Looking to get it down there quickly. Good disciplined defence. De Koning. Stewart runs onto it and can relieve the pressure. Smith all on his own. Stengel has got loose. Normally delivers. They're keeping the ball well. The Lions are chasing tail. Punched away. McInerney gets his kick despite the heat. It pitches near the 50. Who has the numbers? Guthrie got a fist in. Stewart attracted a crowd. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. McInerney wins it. Ashcroft, Dunkley only knows one way. This might roll through. De Koning is racking up spoils. Rushed over and they can reset.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Trying to catch them out. Good thinking and good execution too. Mannar can keep it moving. De Koning closed him down and smothered the kick. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
They're looking for him, and rightly so. He's the one most likely to light the fire.
It's an understatement to say they needed that one. McInerney wins it. Ashcroft, Dunkley, panicked under pressure. Andrews in the centre square. He's so clean with the footy. That's careless kicking. Dunkley intercepts on centre wing. Berry, dangerous to leave on his own. Clever kick. De Koning is proving hard to pass. Brown, he's kicked a goal.
Can that ignite them? They haven't been playing great footy, but gee, they're not out of this.
The Lions are back in business. McInerney showing his skills. Dunkley takes the hand pass. He's under close attention. They're tackling with venom today. McInerney wins the tap. Fort, Ashcroft, what can he do with it? Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Kicks to a contest. Zorko went bang. Holmes. Berry reads the ball so well. Good looking kick.
And that's a letdown.
Looking to extend this margin.
Henry takes a beauty.
What's he got on offer?
They're a big chance here. Manor drops into the hole and marks.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
If they keep getting this kind of supply, the scoreboard's going to get real ugly.
It's not over yet, but it might be soon. The big men fly. Fletcher, McCluggage, has eyes only for the footy. In no man's land. Dempsey, Bennett,
Holmes. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. There might have been an argument for a free kick there.
McInerney showing his skills. Fletcher, they should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Close. Looks good. He's steered it through.
That's a bit of a freebie. You can't afford to turn the ball over like that.
The Cats can sense a soft kill here. Stanley smashes it out of there. Holmes, Bennett.
When one tackle just won't do.
The umpire will have it. The two big men do battle.
Berry. The team physios will be working overtime.
Manages to find a teammate.
To inject some life into this contest.
Not a great kick.
Brown!
Read it best and will cut the margin.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
Kicks at goal. Oh, don't tell me he's missed.
Someone will be taking extra shots at goal at training during the week.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Quality delivery by foot. Manor has found some space. His field kicking is normally first rate. Mullen, Humphreys in the clear. Good hands. De Koning, Manor. That's almost worth a kick. Holmes.
They cannot keep him quiet.
Cameron had his name written all over it.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Looking for a quick transition.
Gardner with a chance to relieve the pressure. Careful with the kick. McInerney
Pushes into space and receives the footy.
sizes up what's ahead. Well played. Picking their way through. McCluggage. That's good work rate. Can he impose himself on the match?
Bailey on centre wing is marked.
Got a little time here. Brown has it. He's been a rare shining light for them today. This ought to end in a goal. Heads for full forward. Henry cuts it off. Probing ball. Dempsey gets to the front spot.
That's a well-placed kick.
Gee, they're playing well. That was a poor hand pass. You asked for it, you got it. The umpire says he had no prior. Stanley wins it down. Atkins, Holmes, under pressure. Smith throws it on the boot.
Taking out some frustration possibly.
And we'll have a throw in.
How's it look down there, Gary?
The Lions are not going to be able to get back into this match if they don't start winning more of the footy.
McInerney showing his skills like Batman and Robin. Andrews working hard and being rewarded. Honours the lead. Zorko. He's been busy so far. Rayner runs onto it. You have to be tough to play this game. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. McInerney gets his hand to it. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. McInerney with a deft tap.
That's commitment to the cause.
The pressure is relentless.
Some of the transition footy has been fantastic. You wouldn't want to be a defender on a day like this.
Bennett, Atkins, in the right spot. Doesn't often waste it. The kick is precise. Couldn't get a disposal. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. Rinse and repeat. Stanley showing his skills. Mullen, solid tackle. We've got another stoppage.
Clear out, thank you.
The Cats find themselves 6 goals to the good at half-time. This one looks at their mercy. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
The Lions have made an absolute mockery of their ladder position. I'm not taking anything away from the opposition, but that was a long way short of acceptable. Where was the hardness, the pressure, the skills, the football IQ? It's all gone missing. This is threatening to be a horror loss unless they can dig deep in the second half and remind themselves what their best footy looks like. Pretty much the opposite of what we just saw.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. The big men fly. Bailey, Dunkley. He just keeps racking up disposals. Gardner, big tackle laid. I've liked his game today. Payne, he just dropped it. He's drawn a crowd. Neal, the Cats can smell blood. The sprint is on. Dunkley runs onto it. They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold. Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
This deserves a goal, but he's put it the wrong side of the stick.
Gee, he'll be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
He's off. The Lions have been out of sorts. Payne, all on his own. Lowers the eyes. McCluggage has got loose. Gardner working hard and presenting well. Dunkley has charged into space. Normally delivers. Good work rate. That's skillful. Fletcher in the clear on centre wing. This is more positive. Bailey on a lead. Drives it inside the forward 50. Humphreys. The Cats under great pressure. What can they build here? Dempsey. They found the magic formula. The kick was centimetre perfect. And they're away. Keen to get the ball moving. Smith. They're irrepressible at the moment. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. They've got to get a wriggle on. Payne works hard to present. They've opened them up here. They desperately need a goal. Stengel needs a good decision. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Payne making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Andrews, Duncan gets there first. Stengel, Bennett, he's stopped in his tracks. They've put themselves under pressure. Fletcher, they'll compete inside the 50. That's a strong mark.
His goal was so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
That won't be a goal, and it might not even score. It's gone out on the full. You can see their confidence growing. The Cats have winners everywhere. He's hit up the lead. Well-weighted kick. This is good ball movement. Duncan kicks to space. Smith with a chance to run. They're huffing and puffing. Payne with a big fist. They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The Cats are absolutely airborne at the moment. McInerney wins it out of the centre. Neal, Dunkley, Berry. Was that a legal disposal? He's caught. Moving the footy laterally. Brown says thank you very much.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
Going at his third goal. He's given it plenty. McInerney takes a beauty close to goal.
If they're to find a way back, this has to go through.
Here comes the banana. He's missed.
I had that one in the footy record as a goal.
No time like the present. Humphreys makes position. Can he find a teammate? Dempsey presents in space. Clever kick. That's a bit of a gift. The defence is disorganised. The runner will be out in a minute. They're leading them a merry dance. Dempsey can keep it moving. It's a dominant display. Good thinking and good execution too. Duncan, that one was always his. Humphreys, Henry, he might have thought about hand passing. Mannar, all alone in the centre square. There goes the kick inside the 50. Bailey, can he be the fire starter? Guthrie, desperate to win it back. Mannar, Stanley, takes the mark and can extend the margin. Good disciplined defence. Stewart, Duncan getting involved. Atkins, boot to ball and that's a goal.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion and he made the most of it.
The Cats are in complete control. The big men fly. Holmes. Mullen. Can he hit a target? Dempsey, probably too far out to score. Stanley has it within range. Just needs an accurate kick now.
The Cats are keen to make the absolute most of this, and why not?
Touch and go. It's go.
They want to get it in his hands as much as they can with finishing like that.
The Cats having a good third term. McInerney with the tap. Fletcher stripped of the footy. Henry didn't need to be asked twice. Mullen, bad error there. Archie, he's set upon. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. McInerney palms it down. They are tackling machines today. That's well played. They'll bide their time. McCluggage has found some space. Playing for pride now. Dunkley. This is good footy. The Cats guarding the corridor. Cameron marks on centre wing. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Mullen somehow released the ball. Runs towards goal and slams it through for a 6-pointer.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. McInerney, the winner there. McCluggage, Berry, what can he do with it? That's not like him. He's besieged. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. The two big men do battle. McCluggage, Archie running in support. Robertson. Humphreys got a fist in. Rayner, it's a desperate tackle. Great tackling technique there.
Gaz, what's caught your eye?
The Cats are putting the opposition's defenders under all sorts of pressure, and the forwards are making it count on the scoreboard.
McCluggage swoops and kicks a goal.
You wouldn't think they could win the game, but they might just make them a little nervous.
Well, I won't say they're on their way back, but this has been much better just lately. McInerney palms it down. They've got good chemistry, those two. Robertson, could they get 3 in a row? They do, and they're coming hard now.
The Cats are going to need to crank back into gear very soon, or they might just be reeled in.
The Cats by 36. McInerney with the tap. Dunkley. Another forward 50 entry. Stewart makes good contact. Hipwood, can he get a shot away? McCluggage. Finishing hasn't always been his forte, but there is nothing wrong with that.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Lions have given themselves a glimmer of hope. The big men fly. Clohese, he's had little impact so far. Atkins, good tackle. The umpire will have it. McInerney smashes it out of there. He's been quiet. Close. That's a big play.
These forwards and midfielders have great connections. No wonder at all they're scoring so freely.
Heads towards goal and does not let them down.
The Cats have set themselves up for what should be a stress-free final term. They've been far too good.
They've split 8 goals for the term. Both defences are under pressure. The big men fly. Holmes, Smith, Stanley. Handballs it to nobody. That's got to be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge. There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
We've seen him do this before, and he's done it again. Have some of that, he says.
That was a pure strike. You really couldn't have hit that one any sweeter.
The Cats look in the mood to dish out a real hiding here. Stanley wins it. Atkins can send them into attack. Dempsey, Smith keeps it low. Bennett, they cannot keep him quiet. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Squeezes the kick. Rayner runs onto it. Can they make some inroads here? Yes, they can. That's good footy.
That never looked like missing. It was a textbook finish.
The Lions are just hanging in there, but they need to string some goals together. McInerney wins it out of the centre. Neal, McCluggage will keep coming. Delivers a long ball. De Koning spoils. Had some assistance. Stewart, he's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. It's loose inside the 50. Dempsey, Humphreys collects the half volley. We're watching a very good side here. Bennett, they're going hammer and tong. Punched away. Gardner. A chance to clear now. They've given it back. He's having a go. He's dropped the line in the water and reeled in a big fish.
Anything seems possible for them today. They are having a day out.
The Cats turn for home, having surprised many, possibly even themselves. Time to check in with Gary.
The Lions need to turn things around this quarter. Their supporters will expect more effort and the coach will demand it. I'm not for a moment suggesting that they're not having a go, but neither have they been frenetic like we know they can be. As Paul Roux says, there's effort and there's absolute effort.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. McInerney, he's rucked superbly in a losing cause. Robertson, Neal. They're tackling with venom today. McInerney, they won't blame him. Neal, he's been accosted. Archie, Holmes with the intercept mark. Close, works hard to present. They're playing like champions. Bennett uses the body well.
If he kicks this, that's just about the game.
How's the kick? Nothing wrong with that.
Well, if it wasn't over before, it is now.
The Cats have the first of the last quarter.
Stanley smashes it out of there. What a game he's having. Close. Great body work. Clever kick. McCluggage with a terrific mark deep in defence. Can he find a teammate? Close. Within range. Can make them pay.
He's 3 from 3. Can he maintain a perfect record?
They've been running hot, but not this time.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Good work rate.
What can they build here? Wilmot pushes into space and receives the footy. Payne marks in the back pocket. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end.
The kick was centimetre perfect.
Doesn't often waste it. Robertson hasn't seen a lot of it. Well played. The Lions have been out of sorts. He's hit up the lead. Morris, that's good work rate. Drives it inside the forward 50. Brown commands the footy.
It's been a disappointing performance, but he can paper over a crack or two here.
For a much-needed goal, no. He slammed it into the post.
I think he was committed to taking a shot before he even received the footy.
He's off. That's good vision. The Cats have winners everywhere. Mullen with a chance to relieve the pressure. They're a pleasure to watch. By hand, De Koning, Blitzars, navigated the traffic. Mullen, they're leading them a merry dance. Henry outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Close, looking to get it down there quickly.
Taking out some frustration, possibly.
Berry, all on his own. Normally delivers. Good thinking and good execution too. Foot race on the wing.
The kick was under pressure, so the umpire shows some leniency.
Gary, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Lions have had their moments, but they haven't been able to maintain the rage, which you need to do against a side of this quality.
Dunkley honours the lead. Neal, they're building something dangerous here. De Koning is proving hard to pass. O'Connor, snap at goal. Good looking kick. It's home.
That's why they want the ball in his hands.
The Sting's well and truly gone out of this one. Henry, the winner there. Atkins, Bennett has been set a task. You can't question his commitment. Henry, not a lot of space to work with. Attracted a crowd. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. The two big men do battle. Bailey, Bennett intercepts the hand pass. They have absolutely spifflicated him. We've got another stoppage. Fort showing his skills. Bailey, Ashcroft was committed to the contest. Berry, he's struggled to make an impact to this point. It's been that kind of day for them. Slick hands. O'Connor, probing ball. Stewart on a lead. Well done.
It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. Stoppage coming up on the wing.
Fort smashes it out of there. Ashcroft on the same page as his ruck. That's unusual. Will the umpire pluck a free kick?
Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
You've got to be quicker than that.
I've liked his game today.
Dunkley, time and again, he gets to the right place.
He's been industrious.
Ashcroft in the clear. They're moving the footy quickly. O'Connor tries to spike it out of the danger zone.
It's not a fair fight. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match.
Fort showing his skills. Good ruck work and good roving too. Ashcroft, he's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
The Lions have obviously had a tough day, but that was much better play.
We wondered if they were going to kick into gear, and they finally have.
The big men fly. Bailey, Dunkley. How will the umpire see this? Archie, the Lions finishing strongly. De Koning making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Rayner runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer.
You just wonder where this was earlier in the match. They're finishing very strongly indeed.
The Lions haven't thrown in the towel. Credit to them. McInerney wins it out of the centre. Ashcroft. Zorko. They are hunting the ball carrier. Anyone's ball. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Good disciplined defence. Neal. He's kicked it like an arrow.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The Cats really needed that one to halt the charge. McInerney wins it. Bailey is there in the clinches. Dunkley leading from the front. Ashcroft. De Koning doing what he does best. Rushed over and they can reset.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
They've set up well for the kick in. De Koning, good looking kick. Cameron has found some space. The Cats are out of trouble. The Lions have denied them the corridor. He's drawn a crowd. No way through there and they'll reset. Henry with a deft tap. Bennett, Mullen hacking it forward. Myers, Dempsey under pressure. Mannar, they can smell victory. Zorko drops into the hole and cuts that one off. He's generally a good kick. Cameron can keep it moving. What's he got on offer? Taking time to assess the options. They've given it up. Lays it off. Mannar looking for two in a row. Zorko, we've seen that before. Cameron. You asked for it, you got it. Even with the game well won, their pressure is still elite. Good ruck work. Dunkley is a clearance beast. Andrews, can he mop up? The fans will be happy to see this. The Cats are giving them nothing. Fort got his palm to it. Dunkley, Ashcroft, they're playing for keeps. Throws it on the boot. Handballs it to nobody. Holmes can run with the footy. Myers has it within range.
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
Leans back and drills it.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
Three goals apiece this turn. The big men fly. Ashcroft, can he force his way through? Henry, that's skillful. Mannar only knows one way. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Stanley with a deft tap. Holmes, Bennett, Dempsey fighting hard. Atkins is the beneficiary of some fine ball movement.
Straight in front, should not miss.
Atkins, what a game he's having. He can make it even better, and he does.
The Lions aren't looking like it at the moment. They simply aren't coping with the pressure.
The Cats, with three in a row now, they're playing well. Fort wins the tap. Ashcroft, that's symptomatic of their night. Mullen, Bennett, advantage paid, and away they go. Dempsey, this would be a great team goal if he can kick it. Of course he can. What a passage of play. Not many tip this result. Stanley showing his skills. That has to hurt. Dunkley, they need to hit the scoreboard here. Rayner with a chance to run. De Koning wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Flirting with the boundary line. That's well played. Quality delivery by Foot. The Cats are red hot at the moment. Mannar, dangerous to leave on his own. What's he got on offer? This is good ball movement. They've found the magic formula. Stewart working hard and being rewarded. Searching kick. Dunkley dishes it off. Berry in the right spot. They've got the game won, but they're refusing to let up. Stanley wins it down. Holmes. Atkins has turned it on today.
Bennett.
Gee, they're playing well. Close.
Might fancy himself here.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under not nearly enough pressure.
It's a deep kick. Danger averted, frantic defence.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
The Cats continue to get the job done. They are a powerful combination. Half's here for some final thoughts. How do you unpack that one, Half?
The Lions were not the same side today. I'm sure it's as much a shock for them as it is for us that they were beaten so easily. That is not at all what we've come to expect from them. Time will tell whether it's just a one-off, which can...